Hi everyone and welcome. So Claudette and I are starting a new collaboration which we are calling the Color Connection Collaboration, and we hope you enjoy. So for this series we are working with split complementary colors. Each week we'll focus on one color and the two colors that are complementary. So this week is blue violet, and on the color wheel it's very easy to read. It shows you what the split complementary colors are, and that would be yellow and orange. So I'm going to show you what I'll be using today, and I pulled these two Caran d'Ache Neocolor ones in yellow and orange, a couple of Posca pens, and for the paint I couldn't find my blue violet, so I am going to mix my colors. I'm using Dina Wakley acrylics, so in blackberry and lapis. Next I've got tangerine for the orange, and cad yellow Liquitex. And I think there's one more thing, which is the cheddar. It is the acrylic spray. So it's very simple, and let's see what happens. So I'm just going to fast forward and let you watch. It's pretty self-explanatory, and I'll just jump in when it makes sense to. And now I'm adding the blue violet, and as you can see it's really overwhelming, and it just seemed too dark for me, so I went ahead and added more of the raspberry, which I like. But adding this water, not sure, but you know, I'm gonna just continue on, and it's okay. There's snippets of color in there that look good, but then, you know, using the palette knife, I think I just broke it up too much. But if you've watched my videos before, you know that I'll just keep working, and, you know, let's see what happens. So I hit it with the heat tool, but it's not completely dry, but dry enough I get impatient. So I decided to take a little bit of this collage paper by Dina Wakley. It's wonderful. So I'm just adding it on the pages here. And I really don't like that straight edge over there, so I'm trying to decide what to do with it, and I ended up putting a piece of washi tape there. So next I decided to add stencil. I'm going to use the acrylic spray. So what I'm doing here is masking the area around the stencil, and with this product you want to make sure you shake it up well, and I wanted to be very liberal with the color. I knew it would be wet, and there's a lot of paint there, so I went ahead and smushed it onto the pages, making a bigger mess, but hey, let's keep going. And again, I know that laying that deli paper down, I'm going to squish it underneath, but I don't care. So here we go. And okay, I see it's there, puddling a bit, but that's okay. And I typically don't wash my stencils, but I just felt like doing that, so I did wash them off. And after it dried, it still didn't have that punch I wanted, so now I'm going in with another stencil with the yellow acrylic paint. And you know, I'm just dabbing it on. So everybody knows that yellow and blue makes green, and as I was working with the stencil, a lot of chartreuse was coming through, but that's okay, you know, just keep going. So once again, I hit it with the heat tool, and obviously it wasn't dry. So I tried it a couple times here with the Posca pen, but it wasn't working, and I didn't want to ruin it. So I just, well, I guess I kept going, and but still it wasn't showing. So I just set that aside. And now I feel I've lost a lot of the blue violet, so guess what? I'm going to go back and put more blue violet onto the pages. So what actually happened was I didn't have enough of the lapis color, so it's really a lot more of the blackberry. And I went ahead and added more water to it. I wasn't getting the drips I wanted, but I am getting color combinations peeking through that I enjoy. It's even a bigger mess than before. So at this stage, well, you'll see what happens. So first, I want to apologize for not taking a picture of it without all the ephemera that I use. So let me back up a bit, and as you can see, I added more stenciling to it. After it dried, I wasn't ready to let go of it. It was the weirdest thing. I mean, it's very busy, trashy, pick the word, but I tell you, when I saw it, the first word that came to my mind was raw. And boy, did I connect with that. You know, you don't have to like the art that you make, but there's something about it that connection I wanted to hold on to. So that's why I didn't cover it with gesso or anything else. And again, let me backtrack. I added more white in a stencil and some orange there, and then some dots with the Posca pen. And then I decided to just put down, I won't call it found poetry, but some words that really resonated with the feeling I was getting. My vision, my truth, joy, and mess. And that's when it all fit together for me. Then I have that little Victorian woman there on the right, which is just because she looked good. I mean, had the colors that kind of melded into the background. And that's it. So I guess the message I would like to impart is that, you know, art, for the most part, especially in your art journal, is very personal. It's personal to you. And I thank you for watching this process and hanging in there and seeing me make a mess. And till next week, take care and see you then. Thank you. Bye.